Welcome. In this video, we will tackle a classic coding interview question, finding a missing number in a sequence. We will explore two efficient ways to solve this, using simple mathematics and using the XOR Bitwise operator. Here is the problem. You are given an array of unique integers. These integers come from the range 0 to n, however, one number from this range is missing. Your task is to identify that specific missing number. Let's look at an example to make it clear. If n is 3, we expect the numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3. But if our input array only contains 3, 0, and 1, we can see that the number 2 is missing. That is our answer. A beginner might try sorting the array first, which takes O(n) log n time, making it slow. Another approach is using a hash set to store numbers, which is fast but uses extra memory. We want a solution that is both fast and uses minimal memory. The first efficient method uses mathematics. We know the sum of the first n natural numbers can be calculated using the formula n times n plus 1 divided by 2. This gives us the expected total, sum if no numbers were missing. For our example where n is 3, the expected sum is 3 times 4 divided by 2, which equals 6. The actual sum of our array elements 3, 0, and 1 is 4. Subtracting the actual sum from the expected sum gives us 2. That is our missing number. However, the math approach has a flaw. If n is a very large number, the calculation of the sum might result in an integer overflow, causing errors in languages with fixed integer sizes like Java or C++. This brings us to the XOR approach. The XOR operation has a special property. Any number XOR'd with itself becomes 0. Also, any number XOR'd with 0 remains unchanged. We can use this to cancel out duplicate numbers. The logic is simple. If we XOR all the numbers in the complete range from 0 to n, and also XOR all the numbers present in our array, every number that exists in both places will cancel each other out. The only thing remaining will be the missing number. Let's trace it. We start with a result of 0. We XOR the range 0 to 3, and then XOR the array values. The 0s cancel, the 1s cancel, and the 3s cancel. The only value that doesn't have a pair is 2, so the final result is 2. Comparing the methods, both math and XOR run in linear time, O of n, and use constant space, O of 1. But the XOR method is superior because it is safe from integer overflow issues, making it the most robust solution. To summarize, use the XOR approach for this problem. It is optimal, safe, and efficient. It is a great technique to show off your understanding of bitwise operations during an interview.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.